So, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and I'm sorry if I sound a little bit of out of breath because I just did cardio, and I realized while I was doing cardio that I just saw the studio and I have not talked about it, right? It's a new show, relatively new, and the show is interesting. It's been talked about quite a lot, and I had to check it out. And my first thoughts about this show, my first negative about the show is that it does not really have a traditional continuity, right? So if an episode starts and finishes, the next episode will start off somewhere else and have a different, a different plot, like a different subject, and it doesn't continue. Every episode does not continue. So that kind of show, it kind of like, I'm not a big fan of that kind of shows, but for a comedy, I'll let it slip. I'll let it pass. Okay, let's just talk about every episode and how, if it's good, if it's worth watching, and I will say yes. The show is amazing. It's worth watching. Seth Rogen does a great job. He's funny. He's very stressful to look at. He makes you cringe, and it is perfect. The scenarios in this movie, that they portray, it just makes you, clench your fists and just sit back and feel like when is it gonna get over? It's so much of nonsense and messy stuff happening in like a movie studio, and it's fun. It just keeps you on edge, and there's also like background music, super fast background music that plays in the background, like pianos and drums and stuff that remind me of One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson also does something like that. It's sort of, the music sort of keeps a pace. It makes you like feel like yes, something is coming, something's happening, and I really like that. Also, one thing about this show that I did not expect was most of the show, I don't know if this is true or not, but most of the show feels like it's a one take. Like the camera does not cut at all. It just keeps rolling, and just follows the actor throughout the episode. And it also has some really neat camera tricks, like aerial sequences at certain times that it does. That I felt like, does a show like this need that? No. But it's got that. I'll take it. Like, it's interesting, and it was really fun to see these stuff. And also, I like the way they, speaking of continuity, it does have a little bit of continuity. Like some episodes, some stuff that happened in an episode does continue off somewhere in a later episode. And the final two episodes are like one big episode. So there's a to be continued before the final episode. So that also continues in a way. But other than that, in the middle, most of the episodes don't relate to each other. Like they just have a specific plot and a specific script, and they just, it's like start to end, like a movie start to end. Next episode, it's another movie start to end with the same characters on a different scenario, that kind of stuff. But the comedy is on point. Whatever they're trying to show to you, you can see it. It's funny. It's interesting. The cameos are great. There's some great cameos here and there because it's about a movie studio, and I think they do a great job. I wish they had a few more cameos. I mean, they do have a bunch, but I wish they had a little bit more, but it's still fine. It's still great, the stuff that they present. And maybe season 2, when this show is already recognized a lot more, season 2 will have a lot more cameos. But I'm satisfied with season 1, and it's really good. So far, Seth Rogen says he does not have any plan for a season 2, but seeing the popularity of the show, I think season 2 could happen. And a show like this, I mean, come on, you can make a ton of different plot points and shove in episodes. It's going to be funny as long as the script is good, and the acting, of course, should be dumb. It should be dumb. Dumb is funny. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this show.